How can someone become financially free in today's world?
You mean rich? It takes time.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video with the School of Hard Knocks. I'm Jack here. I'm here with James and Josh. We are in downtown Austin. Today, we're going to be going around asking wealthy people what is the best financial decision they've ever made. Let's get to it.
What has been the best financial decision that you've made throughout your career?
Invest in IT stocks early.
Was there a particular stock that you invested in?
Intel and Microsoft. Those are the two biggies that I had and still own.
How long have you been in Microsoft for?
Oh my God, 20 plus.
What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
So I'm a cybersecurity executive.
If you were to go back to when you were in either high school or college, what is the best piece of advice you'd tell your younger self?
Save your money, invest. Don't spend more than you have. Have a diverse portfolio. 401k, never touch it.
What has been the best financial decision that you've ever made?
To walk away when someone didn't actually value my contribution.
What impact did that have?
It had a huge impact because then I went on to the next thing and was shown that I was right and the value is there. When you're an entrepreneur and you're somebody who runs large global businesses, you are the value creation. Make sure you understand that that's who you are and that's what you're worth.
In what industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
I'm the CEO of a technical legal services company. I have employees all over the world. We're headquartered here in Austin. Being a woman in business and in a legal industry that's highly technical is always challenging.
What's your best piece of advice to someone trying to scale their business? They take their business from 6 to 8 to 10 figures or whatever that may be.
Understand that you've got to have leverage. You've got to have the money to get there. Understand cash flow is king. You've got to have the ability to deliver on your service line, and that's the only way you sort of hit that next level. You go beyond a plateau or go beyond your next hockey stick.
What is your best piece of advice to someone wanting to start a business in 2022?
No, you don't know everything. Seek out advice. Don't try to be everything for everybody. You're going to need help. Make sure you ask for it.
What is your best piece of advice to someone wanting to start a business in 2022?
Find a unique idea. Do something that hasn't been done.
And back yourself, go all in?
Yeah, or get the people around you that believe in it, or get a partner.
What has been the best financial decision that you made throughout your career?
It was working for myself.
Okay.
I founded a company 20-something years ago and sold it when I was 33, retired, and then went back to work.
How much did you sell it for?
$1 billion, $30 million.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
It's true.
Wow. What was the company?
It's called Web Trends, Web Analytics, analyzing traffic to websites. This is all pre-Google and so forth.
How can someone become financially free in today's world?
Finding and doing something that creates revenue for you when you're not actually working, whether that's investing, whether that's owning property and renting it, whether that is, like I said, inventing something or something that you sell. So as long as you've got passive income when you're not physically doing whatever you're doing, you're going to do very well in life.
What do you think people should be looking to put their money into when they start making that money?
Long-term, real estate has always been a consistent, good play. But technology stocks and the stock market is still good.
What is the best financial decision that you've made in your career?
I entered a profession that gave me a lot of job security. I never lived beyond my means. I was fortunate to make some sensible investments.
What advice would you tell someone wanting to get into investing?
First of all, study it. Don't just do what the herd is doing, These days, it could be, Robinhood, Reddit, and meme stocks. That is just gambling, which is very different from investing. Just go for the slow and steady. Same with real estate. Austin's a fantastic example. Been a very, very successful real estate market, but it has bubble tendencies. So if you're actually wanting to invest locally, you'd wait a year or two before you did that.
How could someone become financially free in 2022?
It's getting much harder. It's going to be much harder for you guys than it was for me because you're competing globally and you're competing with kids who are actually going to sleep 4 hours a night. With that kind of competition, you've really got to be at it the whole time.
And what industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
Medicine.
I think one of the craziest things about Austin is that you really never know who you're going to run into. Someone could just be walking down the street, t-shirt, flip-flops, and that guy could be worth $300, $400, $500 million.
It's like the guy that we interviewed, just walking around, t-shirt, shorts, actually sold his company for $1 billion. You would have no idea. I think it's like when you look at a city like Dallas, it's so bougie. I think Dallas is a great city. It's just very kind of keeping up with the Joneses a little bit.
It's flashy.
If someone's got money, you're going to be able to tell right away. Whereas in Austin, you just see people walking on the street.
It's authentic, man. People are themselves. They don't try and show it to other people. Rather, they know that they've made it. What has been the greatest financial decision that you've made throughout your lifetime?
I bought a property over on Bee Caves 25 years ago that became very valuable.
How can someone become financially free in today's world?
You mean rich? It takes time. Yeah, I became rich, but it took time.
Right.
That's an ingredient.
What was the biggest thing that led to your success and that enabled you to, acquire assets and build wealth?
I took chances. You don't accomplish anything if you don't take risk.
And what industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
Pharmaceutical, biotech,
in commercial real estate.
Wow.
I was a
okay.
lucky guy.
What advice would you tell someone who's pursuing real estate?
Learn from people that know what the hell they're doing. Make good connections too, so that you become aware of opportunities.
The craziest thing that I've noticed about the people that we do interview is that the people who are typically most willing to do interviews are people who are like doing something or they've gone through something in their life, I feel like.
Well, I've seen the majority of people that are entrepreneurs are always 100% down to do the interviews. It's because it's almost like I feel like they were at a point in time where they were trying to prove themselves and they know what it's like to, hustle and have to ask people like, hey, could I talk to you? Could I network with you? Maybe we could collaborate on something. They were there at that one point in time. They didn't always have the money. They didn't always have the big company. It's funny when you see someone who's an entrepreneur, even before you even find that out, you see their face light up when you ask them to do the interview. They're just like, yeah, let's do it. And then you come to find out they own a business. It makes total sense.
Exactly. And you get some people who give you some like really rude rejections sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie. But I feel like even if an entrepreneur doesn't have the time for it, maybe they're on the way to the meeting, it's still good energy. Like they respect the hustle.
Dude, 100%. It's like that Mark Cuban interview, man. Oh, it was amazing that he said yes to us interviewing him. He's got that young hustler mentality. He loves young entrepreneurship, so.
Exactly. Has no benefit to him except helping out someone
He
else.
just wants to see other people win. Because he's been at a point where he had to prove himself before.
Excuse me, sir. Question for you. My brother, my friend, and I, we started the media channel at UT Austin. We grew to 1.1 million followers, going all over the country. Go for it, bro. Just goes to show not everyone wants to do a video. That's why we always appreciate the people that are willing to do so. But we'll get the next one.
What's the best financial decision that you've made in your lifetime so far?
Buying a home, a multifamily home at a young age, really paid off for me. But again, I'd say find a financial advisor and have a financial strategy that fits you. There's no one-size-fits-all solution.
What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
I'm the assistant city manager for the city of Austin.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Nice to meet you. What's the best piece of advice you tell your younger self?
Take more risks and worry less about the immediate and what people are going to think about you and what you say and what you do, and follow your heart.
That wraps up today's video. Thank you everyone for tuning in and for everyone who's been showing love lately. We really appreciate y'all. We got a lot of great content coming soon. If you enjoyed it, leave us a like, subscribe, keep tapping into the School of Hard Knocks. Let's get it.